only because the freshman dorm made him nervous. 1,500 college students he didn't know. How did you find a life among so many strangers? His roommate gave him the creeps. Reeve couldn't believe he was going to have to share a 10-by-12 cubbyhole with this animal for 9 months. Cordell didn't brush his teeth, didn't wash his underwear, didn't plan to change his sheets. It was a stage, Cordell said proudly. Well, move on to a better one, said Reeve, who was inviting smokers to drop by in order to cover the odor of his roommate. How Hills College had ever admitted Cordell was a mystery. An even greater mystery was that girls were flirty with Cordell. But after just one night volunteering on the college radio station, roommate problems became too minor to bother with. Reeve knew what he wanted in this world. The sound of his own voice on the air. People listening to him. People saying, "Hey, shut up, everybody. Reeve Shields is coming on." Of course, he wasn't using his last name. He wanted to be one of those few people on Earth for whom one name is plenty. Reeve. And here he was. So scared he was in danger of forgetting his name, never mind making it immortal. Inside the headphones, Reeve listened to Visionary Assassins. The music was so live, the drum beats meshed with Reeve's pulse, and the bass thrummed in his heart. The headphones were extremely good, soft and easy to wear, no sense of weight or pressure, just complete enclosure within strong, hot sound. Unfortunately, this was supposed to be a provocative talk hour, not a music hour. Derek himself smiled an "I told you so" smile. Derek had a purple mohawk, 7 earrings in one ear and 3 in the other. "Hey, honey," he said. "Want me to take over for you?" "I'm fine," said Reeve, smiling falsely. One dark night, he would ambush and mutilate Derek for calling him honey. Through most of his life, Reeve had had one goal: to top 6 feet. Having done that, he had yearned for muscles. Having acquired those, he had been willing to consider studying. By that time, it was his senior year in high school. It was kind of a kick to get A instead of C-. Reeve had had every intention of studying at college, too. Studying was cool. It was him. It was good. It was the whole point behind his parents forking over tens of thousands of dollars. When he had wandered into WSCK, though, that had been it for studying. Now, all 6 feet of Reeve, looking at all 5'5" of Derek, Reeve understood that muscles and strength were meaningless on radio. Ability to go on talking was what counted. Broad shoulders weren't going to rescue him. "Think of a topic you can run with," said Derek. "Maybe you'll be lucky and some creep will call in and you can get mileage out of a sick phone call. Or maybe you'll be so boring that a normal person will call in and ask you to yield the mic to Derek himself." This was Derek's name on the air. Derek himself. Derek managed these 2 words as if he were introducing the President of the United States. Visionary Assassins unfortunately had a short opening song. It ended. Reeve had 46 minutes to fill, and nothing to say. Janie and Sarah Charlotte sat on Janie's bed studying brides' magazines. They had split the cost of 2 new ones. Sarah Charlotte, who was very practical, read the articles on joint checking accounts. Janie, who detested practicality, looked at gowns. "Your marriage will never last," observed Sarah Charlotte, "because you're too romantic. The only reason you'd get married is to wear a long white dress. Remember, you only get to wear the dress for a few hours." "Who asked you?" said Janie. "Anyway, if I marry Reeve, he's a romantic too." "Wouldn't that be fun?" said Sarah Charlotte. "I can just see Reeve waiting for you at the altar."